Yo, what's the word, man? It's your boy Goldmine checking in on y'all today. And today I want to talk about the power of choices. Today I was talking to a dear friend of mine, and I'm just talking about like, yo, when you really think about life, life is all about choices. Every single decision we make defines who we are and it defines how our life is. When I pressed record on this video, I wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't really you know, with the mojo that I normally have. But I said, you know what? Regardless of how I feel, what defines me is my choice. So I choose to press record. I choose to make this video because that's what I choose to do. I want to do it, so I'm going to choose to do it. Now, you know, in life, when you got to look at life as like a video game, right? You got a controller. When you choose to press a certain button on that controller, the character inside the video game reacts based on that input that you put into the controller. So when you look at your own life, your mind is your controller. Whatever you choose to do will control this body that your mind is in. So the most important thing first to do is be able to control your mind, right? Because if you're not at the wheel, or if you're not holding the controller, which is your mind, then somebody else is. And somebody else is making choices for you from a remote location, aka mind control. Mind control is the ability for somebody to make choices for you. So every day you get up, know the power of choices. Billionaires write down routines and have schedules so that they can remind themselves to do certain things and to make certain choices every day consistently. So a lot of times in life, we believe happiness is a feeling, love is a feeling, joy, peace. We believe all these things are feeling based when really they're choice based. You choose to be happy. You choose to be loving. You choose to be peaceful. You choose these things. And when you choose these things become who you are. You make decisions and your decisions make you. So always remember that, man. Your choices is everything. Now as a man, I'm 29 years old. I realize where I haven't made the proper choices in my life in order to get the results or consequences that I wanted. Every decision we make, every moment in life is a decision we're making. If we choose to sit around, that's a decision, that's a choice. If we choose to go after something and make something out of nothing, that's a choice. If we choose to be afraid and not be courageous in a situation, that's a choice. Everything is choice, even salvation. Going to heaven and hell is a choice ultimately, because your belief determines your consequence. So if you believe in some bullshit, then the consequences is you're going to end up in some bullshit. But if you believe in something that's the truth and something that's righteous, then you're going to end up in a truthful and righteous environment. So always remember that. And also remember, other people's choices should not affect your choice. If somebody chooses not to choose what you want them to choose, does not mean that you should choose something differently just because other people want to make different decisions than the ones you want to make. Once you realize that the power is on you and on your mind. You feel me? Whatever choices you choose to make, you stand by those even when it goes your way or doesn't go your way. That's what defines you as a person, because you'll make a choice. Let's say you believe in love. You'll choose to love someone and that person chooses not to love you back. That doesn't mean you don't love that person anymore. You not believe in love anymore. You choose to hate people. No, it just means you got to now show people what you believe by staying firm on your choice. The reason you love someone, there isn't a reason. It's because you chose to love that person. So you don't just cut that switch off. You choose to love them until you can't anymore. You feel me? Even if they make decisions or choices that you don't necessarily agree with. If you want to make a business, you choose to make content. You choose to invest all your time and energy into that business. Or you could choose to watch your business fade away and not work on it and watch it not grow. Everything is a choice. So always remember that. There's times in life where you'll feel like you don't have choices, but that's an illusion. You got to remember, even in the movie The Matrix, man, when Neo was fighting the Agent Smith, and the Agent Smith, had Neo on the floor, And Neo kept getting back up after Agent Smith kept beating his ass. And the Agent Smith was like, yo, why do you keep getting up? Why don't you just give up? And Neo said, because I choose to. I choose to. Specifically, the Agent Smith said, why do you keep persisting? And Neo said, because I choose to. So Neo understood that to break the matrix was to be in control of his own choices, to not be programmed to make choices out of fear, out of doubt, out of unbelief, but to actually choose to go forth in spite of those things that he was facing. So when he faced fear, you know, in the Matrix, everybody used to run away from the Agent Smith as soon as they seen him. But Neo chose to be courageous and brave in the face of Agent Smith and defeated the Agent Smith in the first fight for the first time in the train station battle scene. You feel me? So this goes to show you that life is about choices. Make sure you choose to be healthy. Health is a choice. Choose to work on your body. Choose to eat right. Choose to put yourself in positive environments and around healthy individuals. Everything about your life is a choice. So where you at in life is a choice. Where I'm at and where I'm not at in my life is based on the choices I make. And that's called taking accountability. And once you take accountability for the ability to make your own choices, this is when you become a mature person. This is when you become open to the possibilities in life, because you realize anywhere you go in life, you can get there if you make the proper choices. Every day, you have to make a choice. Every moment in life, there's a choice. I can press stop recording right now. That would be a choice. Or I can keep going and spilling out this wisdom right now. You feel me? Which I'm going to let rock for about a minute or two more. But everything is a choice, man. So when you, instead of saying I am and I can and all those affirmations, tell yourself, I choose to. I choose to be happy. I choose to be wealthy. I choose to be healthy. I choose to be loving. I choose to be friendly. I choose to be persistent. I choose to be brave. I choose to be wise. I choose to believe in God. Choose for yourself. Let yourself know that you have the power to choose. And once you tell yourself you have the power to choose, your choices will affect you by defining who you are. You are who you are your decisions, not what you think about doing. You are what you do. You are the choices that you make. Choice is everything. God's chosen one. He chose prophets. He chose Jesus and sent them. He chose Muhammad. He chose Isaiah. He chose Jeremiah. He chose Moses. God chooses. And then from his choices of choosing us, he want to see what we choose afterwards, which is either him or the world. So always remember, your choices affect your reality. I choose to be ... That will define who you are in life. Gold Mine, checking out. Peace, love, and happiness to all you.